Well, my number one priority is to restore the Greek economy to an aggressive growth path. And this growth cannot come through consumption and excessive borrowing. We tried that and it failed. We all know the results. It has to be a growth led by investment, private investment, foreign investment, domestic investment, innovation, and entrepreneurship. So the jobs that I envision to create in Greece will be private sector jobs, and that is why my number one priority is to make Greece an attractive destination for capital, be it domestic capital or foreign capital.
Στην πρώτη του συνέντευξη από όταν ανέλαβε την Πρωθυπουργία, ο Κυριάκος Μητσοτάκης στάθηκε στην ανάγκη μείωσης του ύψους των πλεονασμάτων κάτω από το 3,5% και απάντησε στις ερωτήσεις της δημοσιογράφου για το κυβερνητικό πρόγραμμα μείωσης των φόρων και αν αυτό θέτει σε κίνδυνο τα κοινωνικά επιδόματα και τις συντάξεις, με τον Πρωθυπουργό να απορρίπτει κατηγορηματικά κάθε τέτοιο ενδεχόμενο.
Once I establish my credibility, which I hope I will do very soon, I will renegotiate. I will have opened the discussion with our creditors regarding the primary surpluses. I'm not going to do it on day one, but
okay, so you're referring there to the fact that the Greek government has to maintain a surplus of 3.5%,
which everyone agrees,
which everyone agrees. Creditors have insisted on.
Every single economy would agree is excessive. There will be no sacking, no firings of civil servants. I've said that openly. No civil servant is under threat of losing his job. If anything, we need to start adding civil servants, but we will do it in an organized way, making sure we add jobs in the civil service according to our financial ability and also hiring people where we really need them.
Ο κύριος Μητσοτάκης έδειξε αποφασισμένος να προχωρήσει στην υλοποίηση των δεσμεύσεων που εξήγηλε προεκλογικά, υπενθυμίζοντας την ισχυρή εντολή που πήρε στην κάλπη της 7ης Ιουλίου.
I'm not too sure. We got 40% of the popular vote. We are in a position to form a government on our own. We have an absolute majority. We have a very strong mandate. And at a time when European politics tend to get constantly more fragmented, we have managed to consolidate our base, increase our share of vote by 12%, from 28% to 40%. And you won't find many center-right parties in Europe these days reaching those numbers.
Μάλιστα, σχολίασε και τις πρόσφατες δηλώσεις τελεχών του ΣΥΡΙΖΑ ότι μπορεί να επιστρέψουν στο πεζοδρόμιο πολύ σύντομα από τη θέση της αντιπολίτευσης.
I don't see a society that's ready to take to the streets the way it did back in 2014. We shouldn't forget that the social unrest that we've seen in Greece was very specifically provoked by parties, including Syriza, when they were still in the opposition. It will be very difficult for Syriza now that they lost the election, but in the process of being transformed in what you would call a social democratic party, to return to their old bad habits.